Welcome back, beautiful people. It is I, the almighty SuperCliff, back with a brand new spanking video, because that's what heroes do. Oh yeah. Thor, issue number 4, is written by Donny Cates and drawn by Nick Klein, and our story continues with the sudden arrival of Lady Sif via Bifrost, who lands smack down within the middle of Thor and Beta Ray Bill's scuffle. Sif declares to Thor that under her protection, she is going to bring Beta Ray Bill to Asgard, but unfortunately, Thor, this guy ain't about to listen to Sif, as he quickly lunges his hammer towards her. However, Sif is quick to counter, as she summons the Bifrost, transporting Mjolnir away. Toasty! And it's quickly revealed that Sif sent Mjolnir to Jotunheim, the realm of the Frost Giants, ruled by the one and only mofo for show, Loki. Back on Calypso, Thor is extremely upset, as he tells Sif that if Odin were in charge, he would never stand for this. But Sif tells Thor that he is not Odin, and that he is better. And it's here where Sif basically calls out Thor, telling the God of Thunder that she knows how much Thor is upset with being the new king, and that his days of being an Avenger, a hero, are over, and that the only future our hero has is his ale and Asgard's throne. Back on Jotunheim, we see Loki walking over to inspect Thor's hammer, and as Loki becomes intrigued with the hammer's sudden arrival, he figures, hey, what the heck, as he goes over to pick up Mjolnir, and it's heavily implied that Loki is actually able to wield the hammer. What? Yep, it's happening. But unfortunately, we'll have to wait later on if we're to be 100% sure, because Thor summons back Mjolnir. Once Mjolnir returns, Thor tells Sif and Beta Ray Bill to head back to Asgard. And once Sif calls down the Bifrost, Thor takes back his cosmic power from Galactus, and the two unlikely allies continue with their quest, traveling across the cosmos in search of the remaining planets for Galactus's consumption. And oh my god, is this planet inhabited by telekinetic bears? Because that's awesome! Eventually, the two reach the 5th and final planet, Cairo. And unlike the other planets, it seems that the people of Cairo are ready to stand by Thor, for they know of the Black Winter. Thor appreciates the people's kindness, but instead begs them to seek sanctuary in Asgard. But clearly Galactus doesn't give a singular fuck, as Big Purple initiates global consumption. Thor rushes over to Galactus, demanding on why the hell has he already begun to destroy the planet with the people still on it. I mean, come on Galactus, haven't we learned anything in the past 2.5 issues? And though that may be a legitimate question, it turns out that beyond the horizon, the Black Winter has arrived. Thor rips a piece of cloth from his cape and blinds himself, as the beings of Cryo look up towards the Black Winter and begin to dust away. Realizing that there is no time to evacuate the planet, a tough call must unfortunately be made. Thor apologizes to the people, as Galactus continues destroying the planet. Afterwards, once Galactus and Thor are ready to face the Black Winter, Thor promises Galactus that once this is all over, he will pay for his crimes against the people of Cairo and all those who died before. Thor, issue number 4, was a much better issue than what I originally anticipated. Cates was able to move the story along smoothly and fast paced, which I honestly wasn't expecting, but in the end, it sort of makes sense. I mean, let's be honest, we don't really need to see Galactus and Thor continue to be at odds with one another. Cates managed to establish that back in issue 2, which is good enough. Loki being able to pick up the hammer was a bit of a shock, considering that Loki is in all intents and purposes Thor's arch rival. I can definitely see Cates wielding a multi-arc narrative leading up to Loki and Thor butting heads over Mjolnir. I enjoy that we're getting results within this arc, and I'm curious to know if the Black Winter is in truth an individual, because if you guys remember, prior to issue 1's release, one of the variant covers showcased a demonic horned being. So I wonder if the Black Winter is in fact that guy, or is the Black Winter a spell enchantment of sorts? So many questions. Overall, I'm glad that this issue is moving things forward, and I definitely can't wait for issue 5. I'm happy to give this issue a 9 out of 10. And with that said, that will conclude this review. I hope you all enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. If you have predictions for issue number 5, then post them down in the comment section below. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter, and as always, peace out.